Welcome to another episode of the vlog, and today I want to talk to you about why you are undercharging all of your clients and why you should charge more. Let's get into it, huh? Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm walking to go pick up a rental car. What a lot of people don't think about is all of the time and preparation before a shoot, and the travel time to get there, the travel time back, time invoicing. Now, this isn't things that you should be charging for necessarily, but this is things that when I was first starting, I was like, oh, you know, I'll work 10 hours and I'm charging per hour. But people don't see a good portion of the time that you're taking out of your day to set up for a gig. So for me, I always set up my audio kit before showing up to set, right? And that usually takes about 30 minutes. Getting to set, that's about an hour. Coming back from set, that's about another hour. Invoicing, that's about another half hour. So there's 2 hours right there. And when I was first starting out, I didn't really invoice that well. Didn't keep track of it. Didn't keep track of any of my cab receipts. And this is information that you need to think about so that you can write things off on your taxes. Taxes is really big, especially when you're freelancing. I always encourage you to keep everything, save everything. Let the tax guy tell you that you can't use it. I used to go to H&R Block. H&R Block is a great place to start, pretty cheap. So it might feel weird to you to be sinking hours and hours into a project that's not yours, to film that you don't have access to. I just want to share with you, you're developing a skill, right? I've worked so many hours on so many free jobs, low-paying gigs, and there's ways around it that you can make yourself look really good while taking an underpaid gig, right? You can set it up for a future client in the future. We can go over that later. Something that's really big when you're starting out, when you're new to freelancing, you're trying to think of, well, what do I charge? You know, should I charge $10 an hour? Should I charge $15? What should my rate be? Get rid of these glasses, huh? Something to think about is things like this. Like, I'm going to get the rental car. Let's say this rental car place was actually just a 5-minute walk from my place. So I walk, spend 10 minutes signing out, getting the car, whatever, then going home. And the big thing with freelancing is mindset. Thinking ahead and planning and understanding your value and your worth sometimes is a giant part of the job. You know, I'm lucky enough that I have wonderful clients. The people that call me are lovely. But that's because I have been on those sets where people don't know how to act right. They don't know how to shoot right. And I understand my value, and I don't tolerate it. Anytime somebody like that hits me up again, I turn down the work. The money's not worth it. I'd rather save my time and your time for people that understand how to shoot and people that are good and fun to work with. And tonight, that's one of those. I've worked with these guys before. This is a G Fuel commercial. G Fuel. And I love working with these guys. They're fun to work with. Last time we worked real hard. I think we did like a 16-hour day or something. Loved it though. There's a book called The 48 Laws of Power. Really insanely strong book. I do not condone the entire book, right? But I do think it's worth a read. And one of the chapters, it says, don't let them know how hard you worked, right? So when you show up to set, and if you prepped for 2 hours, you don't want to talk about how you prepped for 2 hours. You just want to show up and ease in there, right? You want to make it look easy. If something's really difficult and you make it look super easy, you look like a boss. So I took that chapter very seriously. I was like, huh, it's a really good idea. So I'm gonna go pick up this car and then I'll check in with you later. Want to just check in with you here. So, change of plans. No longer going to be renting a rental car. So when I went to go pick up, they didn't have any more cars, and I was like, all right, cool, what's the best solution? What can we do here? And they were like, well, you can go to LaGuardia and pick up a car, or wait here, and maybe they'll be able to pick up a car in LaGuardia and drive it to Brooklyn. And I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it. So in a situation like this, you can call the director or the producer who is ever in charge and just say like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's my suggestion for options. What do you suggest that I do? You could do this in a way that is fun. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, painful. It doesn't have to be any sort of big deal. It's just like, hey, they don't have any cars. You know, what do you want to do from here? And what you can do is actually look really fucking cool, like me, by just saying like, hey, what's up? Checking in with you here. Got good news, got bad news. Good news is we're all healthy. We can situate this. And, you know, something like this, you might be frustrated. You might be trying to figure, oh, I gotta do this. Like, oh no. If you're able to keep calm, if you're able to just, all right, this is the situation. Let's figure out a way. If you're able to see any problem as a problem solving, you know, that you're worth your weight in gold, baby. Yeah, so I'm just setting up, getting ready for the day. Director Nick is kind enough to let me film.
Hi! Gosh, isn't it so much better? Yeah, but you know, make this. I know. But like with chocolate, it's like you know when you have a hot chocolate and I like that. I drink iced coffee later than that. Shake your snack half right there. It's like, you know when you're hot chocolate, they got it. Yeah, that's good. It gives off a little bit. Also, Eric, should I 86 diffusion?
So it's a new day. Yesterday was pretty great. That's like what a good set looks like. Runs smoothly, everything's on time. And if you notice, everybody is just really relaxed and still doing their job. Shouts out to Nick, Eric, everybody else on set. And it was good meeting the FaZe clan. Everybody was really cool and super welcoming and fun to be around. And so if you want to get on a set like that, if you need any pointers and tips, I'm gonna have a phone number down below and just call it and you'll get on a phone call with me and we'll assess where you want to go and we'll take it on from there. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, like the video, and have a wonderful day.